everyone, welcome to my channel, and today is the first episode of our long big travel series because we moved to, I will announce where we moved to in a minute, but let me first tell you about our flight. And please excuse how I look because I have an 18-hour flight behind me and I look tired. So yeah, if you want to hear my story about a long distance flight with our 2-year-old daughter, it was not easy, I can tell you. If you want to see where we moved to, if you want to hear why we did it and why we have chosen this country, and if you also want to have a little sneak peek of our hotel, then stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you are new, because in the nearest future there will be many beautiful travel vlogs from here. Okay, so our journey began 2 days ago. We were in Germany and first we took a taxi to Düsseldorf airport. Yeah, we lived in Düsseldorf. I was living in Germany for last 10 years. It's quite a long time, and there were no direct flights to our final destination, so we had to make a stop in Istanbul. That was actually the best connection because our other options were too long. And we had a lot of luggage. We had 3 trolleys, 1 small stocky trolley, which I've shown you in my last vlog, 2 bags, 1 backpack. So I mean, we moved for at least 5 to 6, maybe more months. So of course we have enough stuff with us, and when you're traveling with a baby, then you have more stuff than usual. And we were happy when we got rid of our luggage at Düsseldorf, and we always take our baby stroller to the plane, so we don't drop it off at the where you drop the baggage off. We take it to the plane, but we were only traveling with our daughter without any stops, so I didn't know how it will be when we have this transfer, because of course I would like to have my stroller with me so that it will not be transferred, you know, like the normal luggage directly to the next flight. And it was not a problem, so you only have to tell at the check-in that you want to take your baby stroller to the plane, and that you want also to get your baby stroller back during your transfer, and then take it again to the plane with you. And they give you a paper which you put on your baby stroller so that airport workers in each country can see it and they know that you want your baby stroller at the gate. So the first flight was about 3 hours and 20 minutes. It was not a long flight, it was okay, but we landed in Istanbul at 11 p.m. I think, and Emily was already quite tired. So when we got our baby stroller, and we got it directly after we came out of the plane, and Emily was sleeping in a few seconds, and then we had 3 hours at Istanbul airport, and I was very curious to visit this airport because I think you knew it's one of the newest airports. It's a very big airport, and I was never there before, and I have to say I was quite impressed because I'm not a fan of very big airports, especially when you have a transfer. Then sometimes it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to get to the other terminal, you know. It was our case, but in our case it was not a problem because we had 3 hours, but sometimes you have less time. So if you have a transfer at Istanbul, then please know that the distances are very long there, but the airport itself is gorgeous. First of all, it's very green. They made these green areas in the middle of the airport. I liked it so much. I think it's such a great idea. It looks like a small park inside the airport, so you can sit there, and in the middle it's like a small city, you know, with all the shops, all the restaurants. There are, I don't know, hundreds of shops and restaurants. They are all open 24 hours a day because we were there at night. Almost everything was open. There are even some luxury stores, and this luxury area looks like a luxury area at Dubai Mall. So I was quite impressed by the airport. Emily was sleeping, And I was already afraid how it will be when we go to our next flight, and next flight lasts 13 hours. 13 hours, I think it's the longest flight in my life. When we booked this connection, I was very happy that it is a night flight, because I thought, okay, Emily will be sleeping, it's perfect, and we will also be sleeping. But I don't know if it was such a good idea, because this transfer, when Emily already fell asleep in her baby stroller, and then I had to take her to the plane, it was quite an adventure. She was not happy at all. She woke up, obviously, she was not happy. I could not put her to sleep because she's used to sleep either in a stroller or in a bed, and she didn't want to sleep on me. When she was a baby, and we were traveling a lot when she was a baby, she was always sleeping on me. But now she's quite big and it's not comfortable for her to sleep on me. And we extra bought this stocky trolley, but she was so tired that on one hand she needed connection to me, she needed to feel me, and on the other hand she didn't have enough space on me, so she wanted to lay down. And the thing is that we booked these seats in the plane when you have extra leg space, because they thought that it will be quite comfortable for us, and Emily also will have some space to walk there or to stay there. But then I realized that the idea was not good at all, because you know, when you have these long distance flights, and we were flying with Turkish Airlines, then normally you have these TVs, these monitors, you can watch TV or play games or so on, and normally these TVs are located in the back of the front seat. But when you have this extra leg spaces, then the TV is located in your seat and you have to put it out like this. And I mean, it's okay, but the problem is that due to the monitor which is here, you cannot put this thing up, which is in the middle between two seats. So you have 3 individual seats and you can't connect them like you normally can. And that was quite a problem, because if it was not the case, then I could still hold Emily on myself, but she will have like more space, because we have like 2 seats for us, but we only had 1 seat. And she was not happy at all. She was crying, we were tired, I was tired. At some point I was already almost crying by myself, but then she fell asleep, and I waited for 30 minutes so that she is in this deep sleep phase, and then I put her on her seat. At that moment I was happy that we bought this stocky trolley, because she had like a little bed for her own, you know. Yes, so she slept I think for 6 hours or so, but she was waking up, she was crying, I had to take her on myself. She then will fall asleep again, and then I will take her to her sleep. So she slept for 6 or 7 hours and I slept for 1 hour maybe, but it's better than a crying baby. So after 6 or 7 hours of sleep, she was already happy, and the last 6 or 5 hours of our flight were quite good, because when your baby is happy, then you are also happy, even if you are tired. And then she was watching cartoons, then she was playing games. The sticker book that I've shown you in my last vlog was perfect for the flight. We finished it during the flight and we didn't need any other books. And I have to say that we were flying for the first time with Turkish Airlines, and Turkish Airlines are actually the best airlines in Europe. They are very good, but you can't compare them, for example, to Emirates, because when we were flying with Emirates to Dubai, then they had so many cool options for kids. They had some extra snacks for kids, they had some extra meals for kids, because on Turkish Airlines, Emily got the same meals as we did, and she didn't eat like everything, because some things were not made for a baby, you know, babies don't eat this food. And that was not so cool, but I had some food with me. So if you have a long distance flight with your baby, then better take some food with you, because you can't be sure that there will be some food on your plane which your baby loves. Yes, so the food was very nice, but it was not made extra for a baby, and they didn't have any snacks for a baby, they didn't give any toys to your baby, because at Emirates they take so much care of babies, and they have so much entertainment for them. So it was not on the Emirates level, but still Turkish Airlines are very good compared to other European airlines. So if you are talking about European airlines, then they are definitely the best. Yes, so after our second flight, which lasted 13 hours, we landed in Bali, and that's where I'm sitting now. I'm sitting at the hotel. Let me explain you why we moved to Bali. The thing is that I'm on my parental leave, and it will last till next year, till spring next year, and my husband can work from everywhere. So we thought, okay, why are we staying in Germany? Our families don't live in Germany because I'm from Russia and my husband is from Ukraine. Then why we have to stay in Germany? I mean, we are not like big fans of Germany. It's a very nice country, and I'm very thankful that I got there 10 years ago. But now we are at the stage, especially after we got our daughter, now I think Germany is not like the best country for us, especially when we are talking about all of the options for the baby. It's very difficult to get a place at a daycare. You cannot choose a daycare that you want. There are not so many like classes for babies, you know, like dancing classes or some sport activities or something like that. There are some, but they are also very difficult to book. It's not so easy to find a nanny. We had a nanny, but it's also quite expensive to hire one. So we thought that now is the best time to travel, because Emily is not at school yet. I'm on my parental leave. My husband can work from everywhere. Let's move to other country, because when we will have this option again, when Emily goes to school, I don't want her to change her school like every second year. So when we want to travel, then now is the best time point. And we have chosen Bali. I also don't want to change countries, because for me it's important that Emily goes to daycare, that she has a nanny, so I don't want also to change daycares. So we had to find a country where we can live quite nice, where we can spend a lot of time on our own, where I can do like things which I like, where I can go to some dance classes, to some yoga classes, to some fitness classes, where I can make more interesting content for you. It was very important for me, and at the same time Emily is taken care of. She has a good nanny, she has a good daycare, and we can afford all of this, you know. So we thought that Bali is the best option, because although it's Asia, it's not like this high level country, if you know what I mean. But we didn't want to move somewhere in Europe, because we already lived in Europe. But Bali is famous for their love to children, and this was very important for me. I heard so many nice things about daycares at Bali, about nannies at Bali. They just love children. It's also a great opportunity for Emily to learn English. So we'll see how it goes. I will make many vlogs from here. And we have booked a villa for the first 2 months. If we like the villa, then we will stay there for longer. If we don't like that, we will change it. But our villa is booked starting from 2nd of June, and we have 2.5 weeks till then. So the first week we are staying at the hotel where I'm sitting now. It's not like this real Bali space. It's very tourist hotel, it's very tourist area of Bali, but we needed this for the first week because we were so tired after getting ready for this journey, and we had so many things going on. So we needed this first week to be like this typical tourist relaxed vacation week. Then we will move for 1.5 weeks to Ubud. I think it will also be quite an interesting journey because you can visit many things in Ubud. Of course, I will film from there, and then we will move to our villa, and then of course there will be a room tour of our villa. Yeah, so we were so happy when we got yesterday at the hotel. Let me show you a sneak peek of our room. But my next vlog will be a vlog from this hotel. So I love making vlogs from hotels. I will show you the hotel, I will show you all the areas, all the restaurants, all the activities, everything. So subscribe to my channel not to miss our next vlog. And I will end this video now. If you liked it, then please support me with your thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.